What's going on, y'all? Man, it's LA Rich and we back with another video, man. And look, today we got the one and only Charlie Kirk back on the channel with him doing a video titled Leftist College Student Tells Charlie Kirk to Acknowledge Systematic Racism. Full video. Now, we all know just about how a lot of these people come when it comes to racism, how their whole perspective is on it in these debates. Now, a big thing I hear them always bringing up is CRT, and it's crazy that they bring it up because that is racism right there and what they're pushing. And I've learned strictly from watching Charlie Kirk and all these debates that it's a lot of stuff out here, man, that's just completely ridiculous when it comes to people thinking that they're fighting against racism, but they're actually pushing it. But before we get into this video, what I want to say is thank y'all so much for helping me hit 12.8 thousand subscribers. We on the road to 12.9 now. I appreciate y'all so much for all the love and support y'all show me every single day. It truly means the most to me. Nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and get into this video. Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know some more videos to react to, whether it's from Charlie Kirk or anybody else, and I got y'all with it, man. But hey, enough of the talking. Let's do it.
Do you understand that as a white man, you do not have to apologize for being white? You just have to acknowledge the racism that happens around you. That is all.
What racism happens around me?
Let's say...
See, I don't know, man. This just completely makes it... This is somebody right here, what he just said makes it seem like you want to be a victim. Like you really want to be a victim, man, because at any point, anybody living in this current day and age, right now, why in the hell would you have to apologize for being having a darker skin color? You see what I'm saying? Being Hispanic, being black, like, but why the hell would you have to apologize? When, in what circumstance would you have to? Is my biggest question.
That is all.
What racism happens around me?
Let's say that a racist police officer shoots me, right, and kills me, right? For you to be a white man and you see that and don't say anything about it, I believe that my community would be upset about that. Now, all you have to do as a white man, you don't have to get on the internet or on Twitter and say, I'm sorry for being white, but you should at least acknowledge the racism that happens around you.
Okay, well, yeah, if an individual act of racism happens...
That is just taking accountability for what happens around you.
Hold on a second. First of all, I don't have to be accountability for a whole race, do I? Why do I have to be accountable for the white race?
For yourself.
Right, so if I'm racist, I'll take responsibility for that.
You probably are not racist, but...
Well, thank you. So then why do I have to comment on somebody else's racism?
But what you should do is take accountability for the racism around you. Not pretend that it doesn't happen around you. Like, again, the example that I gave you, that if I was shot by a police officer and you found out that person was racist, right? Now...
But why would you say take responsibility? How can I take responsibility for somebody else's actions?
What you should do is just take accountability and say, hey, yes, that was racist, instead of saying, no, that officer wasn't racist.
Well, hold on. You got to show me an instance and an example, but we're talking about such a micro problem that doesn't exist. Do you know that a black person is 18.5 times more likely to shoot and kill a police officer than a police officer is to go and shoot an unarmed black man?
But is that the question that I asked you?
No, you asked a hypothetical about if I'm going to take accountability for a racist police officer. But do you understand, if I inverted it on you, would you take accountability for all the blacks killing police in America?
That was funny.
No, would you? No. Why don't you take accountability for all the blacks killing police in New York?
I wouldn't take accountability for it, but what I would say is, yes, there are a lot of black people in my community who do dumb things to other black people and to other white people. What I would not do is just pretend that it doesn't happen, so that, like I said, you as a white man has to do the same thing.
I acknowledge it happens. I also acknowledge it's rarer than lightning striking you.
That is all.
I mean, I will say right now, as far as stuff I've seen, you know, in these debates and everything, I really never hear Charlie denying that it completely isn't racism in America. You know, as far as the whole just laws and everything, he says that there's no racism in that. You know, it's a free country. Everybody is able to do what they want to, you know. But that's what I mainly hear him debating on, that there's no racism in that. But when it comes to there being racist in America, I never hear him deny that. I could be wrong. From what I've seen, I literally just haven't seen it, but no, I could be wrong. Let me know how y'all feel.
I acknowledge it happens. I also acknowledge it's rarer than lightning striking you when you're outside.
That's it.
But let me ask you, who is Tony Timpa?
That's all I wanted you to. That's all I wanted you to do. Thank you.
I acknowledge it's rare, and I'm not going to have to take responsibility for an entire race at all. It's wrong and it's terrible. I wish we could have continued the conversation. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, telling him you want him to take complete accountability for just everything in general. I mean, at what point what can he do at a certain point? I mean, it's racist literally everywhere. Look, I pity this young man going through life as a victim. Grouping individuals based upon race and demanding individuals accept accountability for the group's actions is racism. Exactly, man. That grouping just pissed me off. Why can't we just say us as people need to start holding accountability and speaking out on things that happen? It shouldn't. I hate that grouping stuff, man. But what a racist statement for the racist to make. Another demonstration of fleeing in the face of facts. This dude got A+ in his CRT class. That's what I was just speaking about before this video, man. Before I started the video. Is there's the kid wants to be victim. He has been taught to be a victim. No one should on anyone. This is a perfect example of not to give kids participation trophies they turn into this individual. Yeah. Love how he walks away when it's not going his way. That is, a lot of times that does happen in these debates, man. When somebody feels like they don't want to hear the other side's complete thing, or they just want to finish it off with what they believe, they're on top and they won the debate, they just walk off. They just straight up walk off. You could be asking them a question. It's not even, it doesn't even have to turn hostile. You're responding back to their statements. Hey, let me just walk up out of here so I can feel like I won. But thank y'all so much for helping me hit 12.8 thousand subscribers. We're on the road to 12.9 now. I appreciate y'all so much for all the love and support y'all show me every single day. It truly means the most to me. Nonetheless, that's going to go ahead and close out the video. Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And it's LA Rich, and I'm getting up out of here, man. All right, y'all.
I just got the race, I boosted up that I'm not real. Shooter ready, go there, ready, blaze, they hit up everyone. Every time I didn't give a shit, I still ain't number one. In my pockets filled with money, bitch, like fucking.